What up, peeps? Man. Been a minute, huh? Well, thought I'd come at you today. We've got a new gizmo for our new RV, and we're actually going to see if it helps some. So stick around, see what we got, shall we?
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement.
Okay. So, while we're tooling around and at the lakes and whatnot, we have noticed that in a lot of areas that our internet just sucks. Just sucks. And just to prove things, we were doing a speed test on here just to see how much we got. Now, we have two different Wi-Fi set up. We have one through AT&T and we have one that's through T-Mobile/Sprint. And honestly, it's crazy how much it fluctuates. So let's see about this speed test here. And so 7 megs download and next to nothing on upload. And that was with the AT&T, and it's actually having a good day today. So what we have decided to get was this Winegard Gateway. And the cool thing about this is it hooks right up to your Winegard 360 that you'll have on top of your RV. Now, when we bought our new RV, it happens to come with one, which was super cool. So let's kick a gander here and see what all comes in the box. Instructions manual, like we're gonna read that. And your Winegard Gateway. And installation kit over here attached to it, some wire nuts and plugins, and then an extended wiring harness to be used whenever. What it also provides you in this little kit is an on and off switch that you can install. Even has a little wire plate or a little plate you can put it in and whatnot. And this is basically if you want to turn it off and on, if you're putting it into storage and so forth and so on. And again, they provide you with the wire nuts and everything you need for that. If you do not have that but you want to install this, you will have to find a way to fish a power wire down from inside there down the wall to a spot where you can install this switch, unless your RV is already pre-wired for something of that sort, which I've seen once and twice, but we're not hot ponce. Now, one thing that Winegard does do is they sends a SIM card for this for one of their mobile plans. Now, we have an AT&T plan and we have a T-Mobile plan, so we're actually going to see which one it works better. Now, with that being said, I don't know if you remember the full-size SIM cards that used to exist, and nowadays we use the micro minis or mini minis or tiny minis and the dropsy minis and so anyways, you might have to get like an adapter to fit the SIM card in. They've got, I don't know if you've seen the SIM card kits, they usually come in like 3 different sizes, and then you pick which one that you need, and you just take that, and then right here is a little SIM card slot, and we're just going to slide it into there, and we're going to get everything plugged in and give this bad boy a whirl. The reason why this is kind of a cool setup is that the Winegard actually provides you already with the wires. Everything's already ran, the brackets are up there, and pretty much it should be a short and easy installation with some plug and play options. Let's hope. But let's get this hooked up. Let's check some internet speeds again and see how much this has improved all this stuff, shall we? All right. Okay, so if your RV is equipped with the Winegard 360, what you'll have is a little piece up here, right here, and it will indicate, I don't know if you can even see that. Do I need to come to this side? Huh. But it should be right here in this hallway, and it should indicate where your Wi-Fi is going to go. And if it's set up right, it already has the wires attached to it. That you have to run to it. Those three were in the picture. And then here's your power and your ground. Already there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Tools you'll probably need. Wire cutters and crimpers, screwdriver, and a screw gun, because you'll have to put some screws into this bracket. This is your mounting bracket. And the cool thing is that it's listed on here. It will tell you which side needs to face the front of the RV. Okay, so they give you this little jumper here that we're gonna hook to the wires up there. So when you get up here and look at them, you've got your black, which is normally the positive, your white, which is the negative, and then some antenna wires, green, red, and yellow, that are numbered, that will be going into the actual router. So we're gonna get these clipped off, and we're gonna get all this put together, and we're gonna test it out. Okay. Currently, I don't have a SIM card adapter, so we're just going to use this as a booster and see if it works. So, according to the paperwork, you got to get the LG antennas hooked up, which is here. These three. So the red one goes here. And then try to get it into place. Aha! Gotta be a little aggressive with it. All right, so it's plugged in. Let's go grab the phone, look up some things, and see how it works. Now, one thing you need to do, like, at least for us, you see right here where it says cellular. Once you get into the Winegard Connect and get everything set up, we click cellular because that's what we've got set up on here, and then it will start making the changes and we'll go from there. Okie dokie, so we got it all hooked up. All your instructions are in the manual. You have to get your laptop, go to find your Winegard internet, and your login and password. Username and password is all in your user manual, so don't throw this away like I would normally do. Aha! So we all remember what the speed was just normally. Obviously, again, we're just we're doing a little test. Speed tester could be questionable on how accurate they are, but let's take a gander on how much better it is now. So we're going to do the test. And I think the last time it was like 7 or 8 if I remember right. So we're looking at like anywhere between 13 to 15 on an average now. So honestly, that's a huge improvement. That's like 5 megs of an improvement of speed. So obviously this will help tremendously, especially when we get into areas that we don't have the greatest signal on our phones. The 360 is a booster for the LGE services, and will definitely help with the phone service as well as our internet, to where we can watch TV a little bit better and use the computers. And you know, especially when you got people working from home, and they've got to have that internet. So I would definitely recommend it. If you guys have one on your RV, I would definitely say get this installed. Real easy to install yourself. It was really honestly a plug and play. Very little manual labor involved except the ladder. But yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoy the video and run out and grab one of these if you need them, especially if you travel full time or travel and work. It works out great, and definitely recommend it. But we appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Love you.